Wow. Whenever you told me, I'll be there. Oh,
We have 15% of all the cranes in the United States here in the city of Nashville right now. All of our cranes are...
You just hit the bullet.
State Capitol is closed today. On Mondays, they do tours on the outlets at 5 p.m. Tennessee State Museum is open today if you guys want to go in there and learn about the legacy, culture, and history of the state of Tennessee. Right here to your right is the old U.S. Customs House. This building's for sale if you guys want to buy it for about $75 million.
Only $75 million.
This fascinating building is Hilltop High School. This is the oldest standing high school here in the city of Nashville.
Wow. Gee, man, the courthouse don't look that good.
Yeah, Hollywood house is very expensive.
One of the only non-dome capitals in the United States. A lot of very significant history has happened at the Tennessee State Capitol.
Which one is the capital?
During the Civil War, it was occupied by both Confederate and Union soldiers.
Yeah.
City of Nashville is one of the first Confederate cities to fall during the Civil War, and the Confederacy never took it back. Also, the women's suffrage movement happened at the Tennessee State Capitol. State of Tennessee is the 36th state to say yes to the 19th Amendment. Because in the state of Tennessee, women have the right to vote.
There you go.
It's a very big deal that happened here. And then also the Morgan, who is the state treasurer for the state of Tennessee, that's also buried at the Tennessee State Capitol. And there's historical documents of William Strickland and Samuel Morgan arguing about the cost of the building. And then you have J.K. Polk, the president, and his wife Sarah that are buried on the Tennessee State Capitol. State of Tennessee has had 3 presidents. We've had Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, and J.K. Polk. So right there to your right is the Tennessee State Capitol.
Oh, that is the one.
You couldn't walk this? Crazy?
And you have chance to fresh, softy, puffy.
Yeah, she is right there.
Softy, puffy.
Cafe and market.
Softy, puffy.
Memorial Auditorium.
Well, here to your left, if you guys want to go through this tree line, you guys can see it. We have a lot of city art here in the city.
Oh, yeah.
So this is going to be our next stop for the Tennessee State Capitol and Tennessee State Museum. This building right here to your right is TPAC. This is the Tennessee Performing Arts Center.
Oh, there's the version on Broadway.
To celebrate the victory we had in World War I. Also to remember the lives that were lost in World War I. State of Tennessee is called the volunteer state. The reason we're called the volunteer state is we've had more people volunteer for any of the wars the United States have been in than any other state.
Wow. It's a beautiful.
The flags are at half-mast. I am not sure why they are at half-mast. I'll try to figure that out here soon. This is going to be our next stop. This is going to be the Musicians Hall of Fame stop.
I should have turned the camera around.
So what you guys do is get off here to the bus, walk down Gay Street, and then it's right there in the basement of the Municipal Auditorium. Municipal Auditorium was the first indoor air-conditioned music venue in the city of Nashville. Mark, I think these people are joining us. Right here to your right is the largest map in the world of the state of Tennessee. And if you guys get off here, walk towards that black wall, and right to your left, that's the farmer's market. Those 31 fountains represent the 31 rivers here in the state of Tennessee. That black wall also talks about the 31 rivers and the history of those rivers.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
they like history. zoom in on it and see what's.
And you say that this is that definitely work. That
Conditioner.
yeah. It's so nice and shiny.
The Bay Candy Company, which specializes in homemade marshmallows covered in bourbon and bacon. There's a switch where you guys can get some great tasting wine that's made here in Middle Tennessee. If you guys have ever seen the TV show American Pickers on the History Channel, they have their store there, Antique Archaeology. There's also There's Garage Coffee, which is a Harley Davidson themed coffee shop. There's 2 distilleries. There's Corsair Distillery and Nelson's Greenbrier years. Because they're developing this whole area. Over here a little bit.
The tour.
So this is our stop for Marathon Village. You're going to see these 3 flying pigs. Those 3 flying pigs on Jack's Barbecue represent the 3 restaurants. You have one here on Charlotte Avenue, then you have one on Broadway, then you have one on Trinity Lane. Our largest industry by far is healthcare. Healthcare makes about $40 billion in revenue in the city of Nashville every year. You guys look to your left, they say within a 3 square mile radius of this area, there's over 400 facilities or organizations that deal with healthcare. So to your left is called Hospital Row. We have a lot of rows here in the city of Nashville. We have Music Row, you have Honky Tonk Row, which Honky Tonk Row is Broadway. Then you have Hospital Row. You could call us Hospital City, USA, but that's really boring. And so they built different wonders from all around the world. They had a pyramid here in Venice, Italy. And then they built a Parthenon. We are the only city in the world that has an exact scale replica of the Parthenon from Athens, Greece. Inside of that Parthenon is a 42-foot statue of the Greek goddess Athena. Also, there's 4 bronze doors inside of that Parthenon. Each bronze door weighs 28,000 pounds. There's an art exhibit, and then there's a gallery on how the park was built. $6 to get into. Really cool experience. Definitely would recommend it. Watch out for those branches, guys.
Oops, oops. Yeah, thank you.
So this park, Centennial Park, is one of the most used parks here in the city of Nashville. If you guys look to your left through this vegetation, you'll see the top of the Parthenon. If you guys are ever in Athens, Greece, they actually say come to the city of Nashville to see what the Parthenon used to look like. So thank you, Athens, Greece, for promoting our city. Right here to your right, you're going to see a steam engine locomotive. That steam engine locomotive was used in World War II to transport oil, supplies, and soldiers throughout France. After World War II, they brought it back to the United States and it was used as the St. Louis, Nashville, Chattanooga passenger line.
Don't worry, I got it.
They've been rebuilding the engine. Watch out for these branches too, guys. They've been rebuilding the engine of that steam engine locomotive, so it'll be up and running again here soon.
That's cool. You can actually drive.
In the 1960s, Johnny Cash was featured on Time magazine. And that steam engine locomotive was the magazine he was featured on. We're going to go around the park down. There's going to be another great photo opportunity here in a few minutes. In history, Bellmead Plantation has a lot of that. We also have a winery at Bellmead Plantation where you guys can get some great blackberry wine. We're going to take this right here, and then on top of this hill, there's going to be a great photo opportunity of the Parthenon for you. I'll point it out for you guys. If you guys are on Instagram, some of our famous hashtags here is hashtag Nashville, hashtag NashvilleTN, hashtag Music City, hashtag Music City Muse, hashtag 615.
Ooh, look at that.
I'm a local photographer here. I'm one of the most featured photographers in the city of Nashville. So if you go to any of those hashtags, you can see my live photography work. Ideas of hot dogs, if you guys are looking to grab a hot dog. Right here to your right is Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly started in Memphis, Tennessee. And now they're the first grocery stores in the world to have a self-service checkout line. Also to have refrigeration for the groceries.
Where's Piggly?
They have over 400 active stores around the United States still. And that's the last remaining one in the city of Nashville. Right here to your left, you don't see Centennial Park. There's a craft fair that's happening right now. Also Musicians Corner, which is a great concert series that happens during the summer. You'll see a great view of the Parthenon one last time. To your right, you're going to see the Vanderbilt Football Stadium. The Vanderbilt Football Stadium is the smallest football stadium in Southeastern Conference. Only holds about 40,000 people. We're talking about rebuilding that stadium to hold about 85,000 to 90,000 people. Vanderbilt University and Vanderbilt Medical Center is our largest employer here in the city of Nashville. They employ nearly 35,000 people here in the city. Right here to your right is the start of Vanderbilt University. Vanderbilt University was funded by a guy named Cornelius Vanderbilt. Cornelius Vanderbilt was the giant who wrote back in the day. He's the second wealthiest man in American history. His wealth. Right here to your left is Armstrong Entertainment. This is owned by Reba McEntire's ex-husband. This brick building is the headquarters of the radio station here in the city of Nashville. It's actually called Musica, and it represents the celebration of music and diversity of music here in the city of Nashville. They're about to do a $4 million renovation on that statue and have really cool fountains. Right here to your right is Tailgate. This is one of my favorite breweries here in the city of Nashville. They have over 50 selections of craft beer. Also, they have artisan pizzas that are comparative to all their craft beers. In 2016, they won Best Experimental Beer in the World for their peanut butter milk stout on Nitro. Pretty delicious beer. Right here to your right, he's worked in Memphis State for a long time before he got his big start here in the city of Nashville. Has 12 of the original Tiffany-inspired stained glass windows on it as well. The lobby inside of it is absolutely stunning. Right here to your right, this is the old Lifeway Publishing House. They're about to knock this down. That building got bought for $125 million. And they're about to build a Class A office building, residential place. Eventually a movie theater that's going to be called the Nashville Yard. They're going to start construction on that back in September, I believe. Memphis Christ Church Nashville is one of the oldest standing churches in the city of Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Still has the original state lights.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this one.
So let's go up to our second to last stop. My name is Stuart. I've been giving you guys the tour for the last half an hour. Tips are greatly appreciated.
Sure.
You guys enjoy.